Hi everybody, this is Sam with Python Basics, and welcome back to our series for SQL. So just to remind everybody, if you have not checked out SQL for Data Scientists, I highly recommend it. It is the book that we're actually using along with the database in our series. So the author has been gracious enough to allow us to demonstrate with the data and chat about subjects in the book. So if you're new here, thanks for joining us. We do micro videos, one subject at a time. And last video, what we did is we looked at the top 5 customers with the top 5 number of purchases. So what I set out and what I challenged you with was to actually go and see if you could do it yourself to find out the dollar amount spent. So that is the task we're going to be doing today. So, the first thing that whenever you have a task like this that you need to do is, one, find out what data we think will solve that problem, and then secondarily, where does this data live? So luckily, we don't have to look too far. It's still going to be in the customer purchases. And let's just remind ourselves what is in customer purchases. And we'll just run this and see. But we can see down here in the schema, we're going to have to be doing some calculations, but it's going to be the quantity and cost to customer per quantity. So let's again look at this. So we're going to need to multiply the quantity times cost to customer per quantity. So basically unit price and how many units. That's the way I want you to think about this. So I want to show you one nice little technique that you can do. So we can pull star and then literally we can add to it. So we know I need all of this right now, and I just want to add a column of quantity and cost per quantity. So here we go. Quantity times then cost. There we go. Rerun this. Of course, I'm going to get the actual right here. Let's pull this up so we can see. And I've got this zoomed in, but you'll probably need to check on yours. So let's do this as price. Okay. But we're still going to have some rounding issues. So we can do this right here, where we just round. SQL has a rounding function for us, and we'll round to 2 digits. Two decimal places, excuse me. So there we go. So, but now we still have the dilemma where, yes, we did all of this, but we want to sum up all of the customers. So we know how to do that. So let's just go ahead and get started. So we're not going to do much with this, and we're going to change this to total. And right now, all we need is, we don't need what they're going to spend per product ID or who it's with or the market date. We just want to sum the price to total and the customer ID. So customer ID, boom. But then if I were to run this, what am I forgetting? If I'm doing a sum, if I'm doing an aggregate function, I need to basically compress everything else. So I want to show you this. Haven't shown you this yet. I could type out customer, or since this is the first one, I can literally just type a 1 right here. Boom. And all 26 of my customers, their totals, all their dollars spent are completely totaled and grouped together. So now, I know who they are, or I know what they are, but I don't know who they are. So I need to still join customer as C as CP on C dot customer ID equals CP on customer ID. So now I still need to add, and since I added another table, I need to be explicit in what I'm doing. So let's just keep this C, and then C dot customer comma C dot customer first name. And this will work because because these are grouped basically the same, and I'll show you it won't fail. But just to be explicit, just like we know how to do 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, and then some, just to get in the habit. But since these are all linked all across here, these are all the same, you don't have any variation, it doesn't throw up. But if you did have one that did vary, where you could have this column have a many, one could have many associations, this then would throw an error. But now we need to do one more thing, and then we'll limit. So actually we're going to do 2. All right, so then we need to order by total descending. Then let's just do the top 5, right? And if it helps, if you can spell Y is O. Copy. There we go. You can't order it before you group it. So that's what I love about SQL, is it does have an order of operation. So, and there's one more keyword along here, and we'll get to it, and you have to do it in that order because I couldn't do limit up here. So here we go. And as you can see, we still have, so the top purchaser with the number of purchases, Diaz, and Diaz is the same, but we have some sort of variation as we go down the list. So this is the beginnings of how you take the data and begin to look at it. So what we're going to start doing next is there are some keywords where you can begin to classify rows and scenarios and give your own definitions. And then there's a way to get results and then search those results. So some absolutely awesome skills and tools that I'm sure will absolutely intrigue and really help you in your journey in SQL and data analysis. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you're clicking the like button, subscribe, jumping down on Discord, dropping any comments, video requests, anything like that. This channel is your channel and is here to help you. So I just want to help you along in your Python and your SQL journey, and as we're kind of going through this together. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hey, guys. Thanks for joining us today. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. And if you haven't, check out this video right here or this one right down here. And most important, make sure you're hitting this subscribe button and the notification bell. Thanks again for joining us, and we hope to see you next time. Bye, guys.